Hi, I'm Dan. I am a sciatic pain sufferer. I've had sciatic pains down my legs, tingling and numbness for a number of years. Recently, a few months ago, I started getting some stabbing pains, sciatic down the legs, and it just kept getting worse. It got bad enough so it was very difficult to sit in a chair or drive the car. My leg would go completely numb while I was driving, and I was worried about whether I could get off the gas pedal onto the brake pedal or not. So it just got bad enough. It's time to do something, and came to see Dr. Ty. Did an MRI, and it was very clear from the MRI. He showed me how the restriction on the nerve is creating the problem, and he was very thorough about showing me how procedures, how they used to deal with it, how they're dealing with it nowadays, how much more simple it is, and better results and so forth. And it was very clear that he was into what my problem was, for sure, and so I felt very confident to have him do the procedure, and here I am a month later and feeling fine. Don't need to wear the brace anymore, but I'm wearing it just as a reminder of not to bend and twist and overdo those muscles that are still in the healing process. So I'm feeling fine. That sciatic nerve pain down my legs went away instantly. Next day, completely gone. And that numbness and tingling that I had in my leg is going away little by little, but then that was a long-term deal, so it's going to take a while for that to heal and understand all of that. It's just working great, and the doctor did a great job, and I'm real confident. It was important to me to understand what this procedure is all about, and Dr. Ty was really good about showing me the procedure. Showed me a little mock-up of the little spacer that he was going to put in. Matter of fact, he even showed me some of the stuff that they used to do, which they're doing differently nowadays, and so it's just gave me a lot of confidence, because it was explained exactly dealing with my specific problem. Understanding what the procedure was going to be just gave me all the confidence that this was going to be good, and I wasn't worried about it. I wasn't stressed out or anything. Very simple. Went in the hospital, and a few hours later, I was out, and they were doing the procedure, and seemed like next thing I woke up and felt fine. They had me up and walking within a few hours. Very, very simple procedure. After the procedure, the numbness, for the most part, was gone. The stabbing pains down my leg was gone just immediately. The procedure, I probably would have done it sooner if I'd known how simple and how thorough it was gonna be. I went through some pains for a few weeks that I could have avoided had I got in sooner. Definitely. Matter of fact, I have given him his card to a couple of people that I know that have back problems, and you know, have all the confidence in the world that they can come over here for a second opinion, and maybe they can get fixed up as well as I have. I had a motorcycle ride planned to go to Canada and Alaska. It was all booked, had a group of guys to go with and everything. The sciatic pain came on, and it's like, boy, I've got to get this fixed before I can go on this trip, or I'm not going to be able to go. Pains were that severe. Well, when I talked to Dr. Ty, he says, generally we like a month to 2 of recovery time, but if you're going to go on this trip in 5 weeks, we better do this right away so you have as much recovery time as possible. After the procedure, Of course, I was curious as to how I was healing and so forth, and I asked Dr. Ty. At that point, he evaluated, said, looks like my healing process is going very, very well. So he was hopeful. And then a couple of weeks after that, again, we looked at it, and at that point, he said, yep, healing fine, gave me a green light. So I'm going on the trip. We're going to do about 6,000 miles in 6 weeks and see a lot of great country, and really looking forward to that.